If you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you know I've spent the better part of the last 5 years covering companies who have gotten woke and eventually gotten broke, lamenting how major companies like Disney or even ice cream makers or comic books have at best become politically divisive and at worst outright attack their own customers.
Sexism in gaming.
Here we go again.
If you don't like it, don't watch it. Peace.
Well, I've sat on the sidelines long enough, and I've decided that I was going to put my money where my mouth was and get into the game. Introducing Coffee Brand Coffee. Coffee Brand Coffee is built by creating digital trade partnerships with many coffee producers that use sustainable coffee growing standards. These producers are concerned with soil prevention, clean water practices, and maintaining a quality standard of living for their workers. By paying a premium price for my quality and sourcing from small farms and co-ops that focus on sustainability, market forces will lead to the best situation for growers, roasters, and coffee lovers. And most importantly, we feel that this dedication to quality should be obvious when you have Coffee Brand Coffee in your cup. Right now, we're launching with 5 of our most solid blends. From light to dark roast, whatever you like, Coffee Brand Coffee has what you need for coffee. We don't want your votes, we just want your business, and we want to do whatever we can to earn it and keep it for a long time. To celebrate our grand opening, I've got a special promo code, The Quartering, in the description in the link and pinned comment down below. Support apolitical companies, give my coffee a try, let me know what you think, and I appreciate your continued support. So yeah, I bought a coffee company. I have big plans. I'm excited for a lot of reasons. I've got my roast 5 down here. I just made some of the Ethiopian, which is really good. I've never been a no creamer guy, but I just drank that no creamer. It was really good. Look, everything in our lives is politicized, and I understand that fighting back against this by selling coffee isn't exactly like changing the world, but it's a step, and it's important to me for a couple of reasons. First, it marks the very first time in my whatever YouTube career that I can actually like have my own product to sell and not rely exclusively on sponsors. This is a liberating feeling. 2, I'm going to get to help my fellow YouTubers. So I've already set some agreements up with some of my friends here on YouTube where they can make money promoting this. And especially, you know, like if they have spicy videos, I don't care where they put my ads, as long as, you know, so I've got a lot of friends that I'm going to be able to, you know, help make money and provide for their families, potentially. And we have a lot of upside. I know a lot of people checking out the site today might say like there's not a ton of product, but I didn't want to launch with like 1 million. Like we literally could have launched with 25 different blends. I have a whole slew of blends in the pipeline that I want to release like monthly, so they're kind of special. I'm working on 3 different types of tea right now, so hopefully we'll have that in the pipeline by maybe the end of the month or maybe early June. A black tea, a cacao, and a couple others. We've got the K-Cup adapter, and obviously just some small amount of merch here, if people wanted it. You have, again, I know there are other people in the space that sell coffee too, and I hope that people buy from both. But for me, I didn't want to call it like the quartering blend or quartering coffee, because I truly do want it to be apolitical. Now, if you go to the website and you go to the About Us, you can read, you know, obviously I'm not hiding my involvement. I'm the founder, but I've sponsored like left-leaning channels and right-leaning channels that you're going to see in the past couple of weeks, in the next couple of days, weeks, talking about this. You're never going to get, you know, totally get some leftist cheers by buying my coffee, because that's, to me, that's still politicizing it. I'm also not going to charge white people $2 more for the coffee as a reparations thing. Like, it's like the two sides of the same coin, and I don't want to do that. I want to build something with 50, 60 different products that people love, that they're never going to ever have to worry about checking my company's Twitter account and having it hate them or single them out. We don't want your vote. That's like kind of the tagline. We want your business, and we're committed to earning it and keeping it as long as we possibly can, forever, hopefully. And that's what really the mission of Coffee Brand Coffee is. I literally, that name is like purposeful for me. Like, no gimmicks. It's coffee. It's good. It's brewed when you order it, roasted when you order it. That's the big difference here. When you go buy the bags that are sitting in Gander Mountain or whatever like that, they could have been roasted weeks or months prior to that. When you order from me, that's when your beans get roasted. They get put right into the bag and sent out. You can get whole bean. You can get it ground. We've got a couple different flavors. Obviously, the Roast 005 is a real popular one. It's a sweet bourbon oak kind of coffee. It's more of a medium kind of blend with some notes of like Kentucky bourbon and stuff. We have a lot of specialty flavors that I'm gonna be able to put on here for you all. I'm gonna move aggressively to diversify into teas and hot cocos. Get those into the pipeline for people who don't drink coffee. People mentioned cold brews, things like that. I can't really do cold brews or canned stuff until our volume is way up. And so maybe that would be like a stretch goal for 2022, maybe at the end of the year. But I think I want to just sell people coffee and have one product on their shelf that they can say, okay, whew, they're not going to be virtue signaling. They're not going to be donating to politicians. They just are going to give me the coffee, sell me the hot dog. That's kind of what was going through my mind when I started this company. And the launch is going really well. We have over 100 orders already in the first maybe hour or so. My goal is to really reach 1,000 orders today. And that will, obviously that'd be, it's 10 times the order we have right now, but this is an important project to me, and it wouldn't be possible without all of your support. You're constantly pushing me and telling me to be better and add more value. Talked about that in adding my extra video editor and adding the website. Now I'll have the Coffee Brand Coffee, and I even have another product later this year. But I don't want to spread myself too thin, and there is a huge ceiling on just getting people the coffee, tea, and cocoa that they want, high quality stuff, apolitical, and I'm going to focus on that right now before I worry about any other projects. Hats, a clothing line is definitely something I want to do, but again, I know I'm not saving the world here, but it's like my dream now that I get to talk to, I get to go to Dankula and Bering and say like, hey, do you want me to, yeah, I can give you some money to advertise a coffee. It's not some mobile app. It's just coffee, apolitical, roast it, bean it, whatever you want, coffee. And I can pay you some cash money. I talked to Andy Signor today. I'm going to pay him some money. So this is really the dream, like a YouTuber helping other YouTubers, having my own product that I hopefully can grow outside of the YouTube sphere. And I'm really thankful. I hope you'll check out the website. It'll be linked in the description and the pinned comment down below. And go enjoy some coffee.